Good morning. Welcome back. We are looking at the latest track from the National Hurricane Center. It's a little bit of a change as we head through the overnight hours. Things have shifted a little bit more towards the east, which is great news for us. Not good news for places like Baton Rouge, New Orleans, where they're expecting to see some of the heaviest of the storm. Looks like as we head into Saturday, also a little bit of a change is that the timeline's moved up a little bit. We were thinking possibility of Saturday night, early Sunday as for making landfall across, say, central Louisiana here. But now it looks like maybe late Saturday morning into maybe Saturday afternoon as far as making landfall. Category 1 hurricane, possibly with winds of maybe 80 to 85 miles an hour. We're going to be well to the west of this thing. Matter of fact, we've been taken out of the cone of uncertainty here in southeast Texas. So we won't feel the direct impacts that, like they said, they're going to be feeling on the east side of the storm or on the right side of the storm. That's where they'll see the heavy rain, and that's where they'll see that possibility of some hurricane force winds. Tropical storm watch over towards New Orleans, and then most of the Louisiana coastline under a hurricane watch. Does not include southeast Texas here. As we look at satellite and radar, still see that twist in the atmosphere as we head into the Gulf of Mexico. Maybe something organizing as we head into a little bit later on this morning into this afternoon as possibility of a tropical depression or maybe tropical storm Barry by later on today. Our timeline here in southeast Texas, today we'll see some scattered showers. Tomorrow about a 20% chance of a few showers. And then Saturday as the storm moves onshore and moves up through parts of Louisiana, we could catch some scattered rain ourselves and maybe even some wind gusts up around tropical storm force, which is about 39, 40 miles per hour. So we'll be looking for that on Saturday, and that might be the worst of it. By Sunday, we still see some rain around, but Barry continues to move to the north, so we'll just see some scattered showers, about a 60% coverage. Once again, about a 30, 40 mile wind gust possible here in southeast Texas on Saturday. Rain 1 to 5 inches. And if you're looking at that 5-inch category, most of that's going to be along the Sabine River. If you get that much as well, I think most of us will see maybe 2 to 4 inches of rain across southeast Texas here. And then the storm surge, of course, is going to be low. That storm is going to be well off towards our east. And we'll see a little bit of a north wind, actually. Radar is quiet this morning. We don't have anything out there if you're heading out to work. As we look outside, we have mostly cloudy skies, but see the sun's finally starting to come up. This is a view from Packard-LaPrade in downtown Beaumont. Currently 78 degrees, humidity at 84%, and winds out of the northeast at 7. Most of the areas in the 70s this morning. Port Arthur and Sabine Pass in the lower 80s, but most folks in the middle to upper 70s to start off. As we head towards the lunch hour today, we'll see temperatures around 90. Some scattered showers, I think. Futurecast underdoing it a little bit as far as the rain. We'll get up into the lower to middle 90s through the afternoon, fall back into the 80s this evening, and then overnight we'll go mostly cloudy skies with maybe a couple of showers as we head towards looks like your Friday morning. So scattered showers, thunderstorms, 30-40% coverage today, northwesterly winds at 5 to 10. Temperatures today back into the 90s, and then tonight maybe a couple of showers with a north wind at about 5 to 10. Here's a look at your 7-day forecast, and right now we're looking at about a 30% chance of rain on Friday. Saturday and Sunday, rain chances move up to about 60% on Saturday, 50% on Sunday. Once again, now this is we have the current track that we're looking at this morning. If the track changes, that forecast will change for your weekend, and then next week as it moves away, we'll see rain chances drop off.
And as the storm continues to develop, we'll learn more throughout the day too.
Yeah, once it actually becomes a closed center of circulation, as I've been talking about the last 2 days or so, that's when you can take that information, really input it into some of the computer models, and get a really pretty good idea of where it's going to go. I think the Hurricane Center has a good handle on it as it kind of gets closer to the coast. We're kind of running out of time as far as trying to find a center of circulation and everything like that. So that's why they go ahead and issue those advisories in that track. But right now, I don't see it shifting too much. But once again, we'll have to wait and see.
All right, and the good news is it doesn't seem like it will have much time to strengthen either, right?
Well, they're still expecting it to become a hurricane, and
but just a Category 1. We're still
right now. But you know, I've seen storms strengthen just off the coast pretty rapidly. It depends on the structure of the storm. Okay. Right now, it doesn't have the greatest structure, but it really depends on the structure of the storm once it gets close to the coast. A lot of people say, well, if it hits warm water, then that's the key. Well, that's part of it. It's really the structure of the storm and how it's developing that intensifies the storm very rapidly. Right now, it looks like generally it's going to come in probably as a Category 1 hurricane.
All right. Thanks, Jeff.